Welcome back. It's Friday. I baked. In between student calls, I baked. It's just plain shortbread, but Mike is really enjoying it with a cup of tea. So I made some Yorkshire puddings. You might have seen that. I'm still smug. And I noticed that the flour was near its end date, and Mike this morning went to the biscuit tin and his bottom lip came out a mile because we'd run out of biscuits. So I thought, aha, how big? There you go. Melts in the mouth. It's really nice. I know shortbread's really easy, but it solved two problems. I didn't have to throw the flour away, and Mike has got a biscuit, so he's feeling quite smug as well. Right, it's clean day, so I've cleaned up most of my mess. I just need to start upstairs. That's where I like to start. I like to start with the bathroom, get that done first. I have still got a job to do in the bathroom, which is scraping the windows, and it's turned into a bit of a job. I'll get there with it. It's just going to take time. And I want to get my room tidied up because I've had a sewing project going on in here, and I'm not even going to show you. There's like fabric everywhere. So yeah, the bathroom's going to get it. I'm off in there, start there, get all cleaned up. I don't know if I showed you these once I'd framed them. My friend got me those prints. I think I have. I'm pretty sure I have. I have. I know I have. Maybe not. I don't know. Right, I'll crack on with that. And then I've got other things that I need to do today as well. I've still got some marking to do. I'll probably do that later after tea this evening. That's a good thing about my job, is it's quite flexible. You know how you go on some YouTubers' videos and the house is pristine and it's perfect? Actually, remember when I used to live in Scarborough and the apartment was always pristine. Everything had its place, everything was just so easy. What happened? Then you come and look at my videos currently. I suppose it's not too bad. But I do miss having a bit of order. Even though I'm unorganised, I like to have the order. I like everything to have somewhere to live. This is the yucky stuff I've got to get off. I'm just dreading it. It's set like stone. It's got to come off somehow, some way. Camera stopped on me again. Anyway, as I was saying, the place has been getting quite dusty because we've had all of the windows open with it being so hot. But I've ordered the blind now, so I'm going to give it a clean, but the actual scrub clean, that's going to take me a good couple of hours. So I haven't got time to do that today. So it's just going to be a good clean round on this visit. So I could really have done to have finished this room when I decorated it, but there were so many pressing jobs around that were a bit more priority that I thought I'll just come back to this, do it another day. And now I wish that I'd done it because I'm not in the mood. Well, I'm always in the mood for cleaning, but I just want to get the whole house done today so that tomorrow's my DIY day, and then Sunday we're promising ourselves a day off, at least one day off a week, and bank holiday Monday I'm going to be DIYing again. So this is really my only, just this Sunday is my only chance for a day off. So I'd rather really put the effort in today and get everything done and clean, excuse me, so that I can relax on Sunday, have my day off. As my kitchen's coming together, I know I've still got a lot of work to do in there. I could talk you through that, but I am starting to get used to the idea of becoming something of a cook and learning new recipes. I think what I'll do though is keep them on separate videos. The thing is people who watch our Sunday videos, a lot of them signed up for house moving and renovations and stuff like that, and things that have Mike in them and Willow and a bit of, you know, everything that we're doing around the house really, from tiling, decorating. And then they might not want to watch me make Yorkshire puddings right in the middle of it. So I thought I'd keep that separate. But also it'd be nice to have a journey with some of you who are really good cooks and can bake. I don't know if I do want to learn how to bake because I might get huge. And Mike, I mean, wouldn't be very good for his diabetes, would it? But it'd be nice to learn, you know, just occasionally do my own pie. Anything like that. You know, it doesn't have to be sweet baking. But there'll be a lot of you out there who are really good at that type of thing. And it would just be nice, I think, to do a video, and for those of you who like that type of thing to come on and say, you haven't read the instructions properly, Cheryl. Or if you'd have done it this way, you might not have spent 8 hours in the kitchen. I am considering a slow cooker. I looked online and there's just so many of them, and I don't want a little tiny thing, so it's going to have to live somewhere. It needs a home, because when I do my food prep, I do a big cook pot. I don't actually mind standing there with a big casserole pot. I don't mind that. So I don't know whether I'll get a slow cooker or not, but it would be nice to think to myself, you know, in the morning, just sling everything in a pot, go to work, do what I need to do, and at the end of the day, I've got something like a sausage casserole. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm umming and ahhing about that. I best crack on with this window. I'll just get this done. Anyway, you can let me know in the comments whether you think that's a good idea. It is just so those who don't want to watch it will be able to spot it and think, I'll skip that one and wait till Sunday. Right, I'm nearly there in here. So that's as clean as it's going to get. The rest that's on there is for scraping and scrubbing with a scraper. And toilet and bath's done. I've got some I didn't want a shower tidy thing. I didn't want one. But I've got an idea for my bottles. I saw on Etsy and they've got some really lovely like these, but plastic, because I don't want them clanging, you know, mic dropping them in the bath. So there's some plastic ones that you can get, and they have like shampoo, conditioner, body wash on, but not the pump, because you'd be there forever, wouldn't you? You'd be there all day, pumping away. So I'd just like this normal sort of squeezy top. That's like that. There. So I'm thinking of getting some of those. And maybe get a separate one for Mike, so he doesn't end up smelling like me. Right, onwards. Oh, I've just got in here, I've got the floor left to do, and that side of the bath, that to do. Oh, and I've got to do the radiator. That needs dusting and wiping down. And then in here, I've got this needs painting, and I need to put Donna Furniture back on. Michael'll show me how to do that. But yeah, that's all got to be painted yet. And I want a pretty handle as well. We'll get something, I don't know, a little bit nautical, like an anchor or something, if I can get them. You can get pretty much anything on Etsy. They come up with all sorts, and they're usually handmade as well, which is really nice. And it's always a little small business, and I like that as well, supporting a little small business. Right, stop procrastinating and chatting, Cheryl. The water's really hard here, East Riding of Yorkshire. I mean, it was still Yorkshire water in Scarborough, but it didn't seem as hard as this. So I used that first to clean everything, and then I like my shower shine. That's that stuff. That helps keep the line scale down. And then for disinfectant, I love these flash spray wipes, multi-purpose. I love them, they smell lovely as well. There we go. Right, I'm done in here. So I've got my mats up to put in the washing machine, wash my bath mats. I've washed this door ready for painting, so I've no excuse now. That's all ready and prepped for me to paint it when I've got a minute. So jobs left to do in there in the bathroom. Scrub the windows, when the blind comes, put the blind up. We need a grab rail. We need a couple of grab rails. But the ones we've bought so far weren't very good quality. We don't think they'd stand up for much. So grab rails for getting in and out of the bath. And I want some new bath mats and toilet mat, and paint the door. And I think that's it. Oh, and a new toggle for the light fitting. Oh, and a mirror. I haven't picked a mirror yet, so there's that to do as well. Yeah. And then that's it. The bathroom's done. I got my bedding out. Took Willow for a walk, and it started raining. It wasn't forecast, and even when I look back on my app, it's saying it's not raining, but it is. It's only spitting. Just, I know you don't like the rain, do you? No. I've still got all this. I've got a full wash in there. I've got all of this to wash. You don't like getting wet. Don't do it on there. So yeah, it's just spitting. Hopefully it'll stop, because my main bed covers out there. I've got plenty of clean bedding. I just wanted to get it all done this weekend, and the forecast for tomorrow's changed, so it says it's going to rain tomorrow now as well. What? In the afternoon, I think. Saturday. Thick cloud and light winds. See, one app says one thing, And then another one says another, so can't rely on it. I do have my dryer, but I don't really want to put that on. It takes forever. It costs a fortune as well. Well, that's working. Thank goodness for that. I thought I was going to be here all day. Just trying to avoid the new sealant that's being put in with the new bathroom. But I can always redo it. Oh, my stomach's grumbling. So it's my DIY day today. Got cleaned up yesterday, but I didn't finish it. I run out of hours yesterday. I've got to cut my fringe. I've got to. I can't wait for my hairdresser. I'm just going to have to trim it and just put up with her fixing my mistakes. Yeah, I run out of hours, so I've still got some cleaning to do, but it's bank holiday, so I can always do that tomorrow. It's supposed to be my day off tomorrow. I can always do it on Monday. I'll see how I feel. As long as I get a day off, it don't matter whether it's tomorrow or Monday, but I am looking forward to it, so yeah, I would quite like it to be tomorrow. Well, I've done the best I can with that side. It's a lot better than it was. I can still feel bits, especially there. This side is a bit easier, but I'm ready for a cup of tea. Oh, there you are. I thought you were upstairs in my room. Where's Daddy? Go tell Daddy I'm putting kettle on. I've clicked the kettle on.
Lovely.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm getting ready for your Halloween come Christmas. Oh, look. Kerry got these and I've never tried them or switched them on.
I'll have to messenger her. Ask when she's taking me Halloween shopping. Do you want a cup of tea?
Oh yes, I'll show you. Oh yeah.
Tea break over. I'm back to it. So we're starting on the sides now. You see all the plaster working. This shouldn't take too long. This bit, it's coming off really easy, she says. Might be better off with this one. Yeah, that's better. And what are you lot are doing for bank holiday? Are you doing anything good? There we go. I'll be glad to get the blinds up because it's been fine during the summer with all these light nights and light mornings. But as it's coming in darker and you want to turn the bathroom light on and then jump in the shower, even though it's these frosted windows, you can still see like a silhouette. So I'll just feel a bit better to get the blinds up. That's the worst thing is about winter, I think, because you can get wrapped up, but oh, the dark mornings, the short days, that's what I don't like, the short days. Right, I'm making a mess, so I'm just going to tidy up a bit. I don't know if you can see that, this bit is the worst part, right in the corner. And that's my paint job, that's my fault that. That's looking so much better though, all down there. So I think what I'll do to give it a really nice finish is get some what Mike calls caulking, decorator's caulk, and it'll just give it a nice white crisp finish all the way around. It's done. That was the worst corner, but I've done the best I can. I've got to use those magic eraser sponges. They're really good. So that's all nice and clean now. Beautiful. Lovely. So, the decorator's caulk. My wrist is killing me and my fingers are really sore. So I'm just going to have a break. I've got other jobs that I need to move on to as well anyway.
That's Willow fast asleep. You can hear Cheryl in the background checking this Sunday's video, what you'll see on the 24th. But Willow has had her tea and she's fast asleep. Looks really comfy. Willow's woken up a little bit. Gosh, she looks comfy, doesn't she? Look at that. That is one spoilt whippet. Aren't you, buglugs? Willow bobs. There's Cheryl cooking away. What are you making?
Leftovers.
Leftover what?
Sausage casserole.
Oh, leftover sausage casserole. You see her a lot in that t-shirt, don't you? That and that tiger one with an apple in its mouth or something. So you must
It's one
like...
of my well, this is my favourite t-shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to do the Sheen haul soon.
Sheen haul.
Dealing with dust bunnies. You know when you've got your drawer units, heavy drawer units, and it's that time and you need to pull them out, get to the bay, wash the window. I'm even washing Willow's bedding, so that smells. So, because we've had these windows open, again, it's all really dirty and stuff's blown in. And I don't even know what that cracked paint stuff is, where that's come from. So that's a mystery. So that's next, getting all of this hoovered, pull that one out, and then Mike's going to come up and help me pull the bed out so I can get behind there and then just work my way around, really. I'm running out of room. Don't know where to put anything. God, that's a really expensive piece of artwork there that's just sat gathering dust in the corner. Dear me. Right, Henry, we're going in. I've done that side and I've washed that side of the window. So just squishing. Jeans keep falling down, so I've lost a bit of weight. So, well, that's on the outside. I feel like I'm kind of getting ready for the winter because the weather's changed. It's made me feel like I just want to get everything really scrubbed clean. Mike's outside swilling Grace with a bucket. Getting her ready to get put away in the garage, and he's been cutting the kickboard as well for the kitchen and the utility. I popped down and he said, do the lottery. He said, look at this. And apparently he's got that much off cut. So he said, how lucky was that? So Friday, oh yeah, it's Friday, Euro Millions. I shall do the lottery. That's quite dirty. That is from having the windows open. There's something about a good clean that makes me feel really nice at the end of the day, you know, because what I'll do now in my lovely clean bathroom is tonight I'll have a lovely bubble bath, a real nice pamper bath, and then I'll come and get into my nice clean bed with all fresh bedding. Oh, those are the best night's sleep, with fresh, crisp, clean pyjamas on and get all cosy. Willow won't be too pleased that her bed doesn't smell like dog anymore, but at least we don't have to smell it when we walk in. I know you do get nose blind when you have a dog. You don't realise that your home smells so much of dog, but I actually can smell it. So I like to wash her bedding every now and then. Not too much, because it's not, you know, it doesn't make her very happy. Unlike me, she's not thinking, ooh, nice clean bed. She's thinking, this stinks. Right, get in this little corner now. And then I can get this drawer put back and carry on with the rest of the bedroom. So we're coming back into this room over winter to do it. It's going to be a winter project that we finish off, and I will talk you through what's left to do in here once I've put all of the furniture back where it should be. There we go. Nearly there. There's a lot of finishing you need to do, a lot of finishing touches needed as well. Right, let's get this back. I better clean that picture. I don't know what I'm going to do with that picture. It's a quite well-known artist. Oh, can't remember his name. Is that well-known? No, I can't remember. Right, here we go. It's like another workout, isn't it? Doing a big deep clean. Oh, I'll let Mike sort the rest of that because he'll want to make sure that it's symmetrical in the bay. Hey, get off. Hey. There we go. Right, polish. Oh, I'm sweating. That's it. Oh, there's a biscuit.
The bottle top, it's not bad actually. Yeah. Don't this move in.
Is it dust on this here?
No.
Oh.
Not bad, is it?
No. Oh well, I'll just do over that bit and then you can move it back. Let's come around there. Mike's been going around getting the cobwebs. So the biggest job we've got in here is this awful ceiling. It's terrible. There was a leak, not while we were here. It's an old leak, and you can see the damage. We've painted this twice and it's still like that. So I'm of the thought that we wallpaper it in that real either thick blown vinyl, or is it called amyglypta or something like that, but the real thick heavy stuff that's going to cover those sins, because otherwise we're just going to have to re-plasterboard it, and that's just going to be a heck of a job. Too expensive, because all the coving would have to come down and be re-put up. We've got a piece of coving to put in there because that's where the wardrobes used to be all wardrobes all the way across here. This all needs sanding and painting. Some of you, most of you who were here early days will have seen the colour for that, which is a chocolate tanner's brown. Oh, it's there, look. It's that chocolate tanner's brown. And then I think it's that one is going to be the walls. That one. Hope I can remember what colour that was. I've got the tester somewhere. So I've taken a couple of things out. Jewellery box has come out. I've got to tidy all up, and just, you know, cables and stuff. All needs tidying, but those will all be done on finishing touches. I took the fan out because I don't think we're going to need that anymore. And the fan itself needs a good clean. So I'm going to take that apart as a project. I put the bits, the plastic bits in the bath, but of course I've just got beautifully clean baths, so I don't really want to do that. If there's room in the utility sink, if Mike hasn't got all his paintbrushes in there, then I might do it in there. I'm full of beans. I like this. This is my favourite. This is my favourite job. Now this scrappy looking thing is getting a full facelift. I'm going to renovate it, and it's going to be painted in like a black sand, so it'll be quite a dark black, and then some new more modern handles are going on. This room, once it's finished, we're going for a Scandinavian look, so I'll probably look for some wood blocks if I can, or get Mike to make me some, just sort of like a real like rectangular block, so it looks really, you know, contemporary Scandinavian. I don't know what I'm talking about. What else was there to do in here? There's a lot to do. Oh, Mike wants to redo his wardrobe. He's not happy with the wardrobe. I mean, obviously it's not finished. It's not the finished look. Look. So he's really not happy with that. So we're rethinking it. That was going to have curtains or louvre doors on it. We're going to practice the doors, the wardrobe doors, in my room and see how well we do. And if they go well, then I would probably opt for them in here as well, in a natural colour. Right, because I'm going to have, I want blinds as well. That was the other thing. I want blinds. Curtains fine, and we'll keep the curtains, but I just think it's easier to get quick privacy if you've got some blinds. And I think aesthetically, because we're having blinds in the front room, which is below this room, I just think it looks better if you've got, you know, blinds on in all windows. Do you know what I mean? I know what I mean. I know what I mean. Anyway, the windows are all going to stay shut now as we're prepping for the cooler weather. It is still quite nice, don't get me wrong, but it's not boiling. It's not like open all your windows kind of weather. So the only one that I might just occasionally open is my window in my room, because I have Willow with me all day, and sometimes she drops a stinker. And sometimes I just need a little bit of fresh air when I'm in there and I'm working, and if I'm talking all morning to students and the room gets quite dry, particularly if the central heating's on in the winter, sometimes I just need a breath of fresh air. Yeah, so that was my reasoning for that. But we're just going to seal the house a little bit, because we're noticing that as, again, the weather changes, the spidders are coming from outside and looking for somewhere to live for the winter. And I don't mind Harry. I haven't seen Harry in the downstairs toilet. Mike said he's definitely not dead, but I haven't seen him for a while. I suppose there's not a lot of food going on in there, is there? It's not like he gets there's lots of insects going there. He's maybe moved. But anyway, Harry can stay until the end of life, and everybody else, all the big black spiders and all of those, I'm afraid they've got to be evicted. They've got to go. It's got half an hour left, and I've just remembered I haven't washed my washing machine yet, so I've still got that to do. But as I work my way downstairs, I'll come across all of these jobs. I mean, the utility, good grief, this is still a work in progress. So I don't think I'll be doing much of a deep clean in here. I'll just maybe do a bit of a quick tidy. Yeah. Mike tidied all this recently, so I don't know why it's so messy again. Anyway, someone's staring at me, and I think she wants a W-A-L-K, but we'll have to wait for Daddy to come back, otherwise we'll be locking him out, okay? Or do you want something to eat? Not a snack? Come on then. Yeah, bang on time, it's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, she's expecting her W-A-L-K. I'll just see if she wants something to eat first. Good girl. Good girl, you want your walk? Hey, do you want to go? Do you want to go out? Eh? I'll get you something to eat. Daddy won't be long, and then we'll go out. What? What? Oh, baby. Go dry your face on you, Daddy. Yeah. Shampooed the carpets. Seems to be okay. I'll see if it comes back, but I'll just have to keep shampooing it. Right, we're about to head for a spin cycle. It's going to get noisy. Right, next job. The blinds are coming tomorrow. So for this window, I've just got a blind, big blind going across that front window, and excuse me, for the sides I'm going to get curtains to soften it. I'm not sure if I want blinds or not on the side windows yet. I'm going to see what that looks like first, But main thing is clean it. You can see all the streaks on it actually. Gonna get it cleaned and ready. And then of course once the blinds are up and there's a few fingerprints everywhere, I'll clean it again. You know what you don't see anymore? Well, you don't see much of them. Nets. Remember nets? I used to love nets. I would still like nets. I don't think Mike's keen, but oh, Willow's just got herself a treat off her dad. She's enjoying herself. Yeah, I like nets. I remember my mum always having nets on the washing line every week without fail. She'd wash her nets. Ooh, spider outside. According to the neighbour, oh, spider inside. Oh, I nearly got it. Oi. I have to get the hoover on that one. I don't like that one. Yeah, finding little pieces of paint as well. I'll get the scraper out. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. What was I saying? Lost my track now. It's that spider. Yee. And you see that gap there? I did fix it. We're going to have to fix it before winter and not open this window. So you have to sort of jiggery-pokery it open and then really shove it up and pull it in to get that tight. And it does need doing before winter, because I remember last winter it let a lot of filth in. A lot of filth was blowing in, so I need to get that sorted. Yeah, nets. I was talking about nets. Yeah, it was a big thing to have white nets. You know, it was always a thing. If you saw mucky nets, you know, if the neighbours had mucky nets, there'd always be a comment made on it. Ooh, you seen the colour of their nets? Yeah, I have happy memories of my mum putting her nets on the washing line and feeling really proud of how white they were when she put them back up. Of course, everybody then just smoked. You didn't consider, you know, not smoking inside or smoking around your kids. They just smoked. So nets were washed constantly. And I guess, you know, people had real fires as well. We didn't, but there's a lot of people who had coal fires, had to wash their nets all the time. Mike has memories of his mum scrubbing the carpet every single night, washing it and scrubbing it. Yeah. And the front step, everyone used to scrub their front step. What's happened to the world? What happened? Yeah, I do like nets. That was my point I was trying to make. I think it would have made, you know, this room, well, as it's supposed to be, really traditional. But I like blinds as well. And I'm not having full curtains. I'm just having curtains for display purposes, if you like. So they'll just hang along the side. So a pair of curtains that are just for draping. And again, I would have really liked a dramatic drop to the floor, but I can't because of that. So the curtain rail's there. So the curtains will drop to there. Otherwise, from that view onwards, they would look weird. I think, anyway. Right, all done. That's the windows done, ready for the blinds to go up. Mike's going to pop outside and clean Grace. I'm going to finish the video here. So hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for all of your comments. And see you on the next one. Bye.